So it's no different than what they do in Tennessee when they long line. No different. You know, a lot of times when I can get over the top of these fish, that's my goal. If I can just see them, a lot of times you can just drop down and you can catch them and play a game of cat and mouse with them, if you will. Whether they know the boat's there or not, they kind of play that same game back with you. And when things get tough and they're not cooperating, a trick I learned fishing the Great Lakes is something very common in the Great Lakes. A lot of times, you know, with these smallies, we're in humps, we're in open water, we can deal with big waves. Makes it hard to hold on spots. You don't want your trolling motor blowing, coming in and out of the water. So a drift can be just such an efficient way to fish and cover all the water that you're on. You're feeling every single rock. You can make a long cast, drift it right through, use the wind to your advantage, keep the boat away from the fish, leave that small offering in there, and more often than not, you're gonna be able to feel all those rocks. You're gonna feel when you hit that right boulder, and then you're gonna feel that, and then set the hook. That's a fish. There he is. Oh. That's a good one. Just pulling the boat off of them like that, I'm telling you, I think that's the deal to these fish. Like that. Keep my boat. Just like that, man. Just like that, man. I'm telling you, real clear water. We can see the fish on the electronics. That's part of the whole beast of the whole thing is you get over the top of them, and that's a nice little fat fish, but you get over the top, I'm gonna slide this one back real quick. So as I come through, I mean, I can see all these fish. I'm looking at them all. I'm on my hump. I'm marking waypoints so that I know where them big wads of fish are. And all I'm gonna do is go into the wind, use the wind to my advantage. I'm gonna get to the one side of this hump, and then I'll make my cast. So as we approach this, now I'm getting to the outside of my waypoint, so I'm just gonna take my drop shot, cast it into the wind, let out a bunch of line, and I'm just gonna let the wind kind of stop the boat and start slowing me up and pushing me backwards. As I go backwards, I'm gonna use my trolling motor to slow down my drift. If I'm drifting a little quick and I'm feeling those rocks, dong, 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 and that ain't working for me, sometimes it does, so sometimes you want that fast one, but if it's not, then I'm just gonna use my trolling motor and just kick myself every now and then just to slow down my drift. A lot of times on that kick, the line will go slack for a second, and that's when you'll feel that bite. And I'm just gonna use that, so you're gonna have to actually go a considerable amount past these fish on the boat, because your line's still a good, 20 yards back behind you. I think we found some smallmouth there. Oh. Man, that was great, because these fish are finicky in this clear water, and I can see the school. I'm using my Lowrance here to show me where the school is and just marking them. And that way I can kind of stay back off of these fish.